What's good, family? Back at it again. Another trade recap today, man. We actually sat on cash for most of the day up until the economic statement came out right before Jerome Powell spoke. It was a crazy, crazy day. Just to kind of summarize the reaction and what the statement and what Jerome Powell essentially communicated. Um, it shocked the market. A lot of investors, it brought on a lot of uncertainty. The terminal rate ended up being 75 basis points higher than what the market was anticipating. It was overall bearish, man. Tomorrow, we have some data. We have initial jobless claims. I think it's going to move the market just like non-farm payrolls did. And then Friday, we got quad witching. There's going to be a lot of volatility going into the end of the week, man. And I think, honestly, for the end of the year. But let's kind of go over what we did today. So today we ended up playing a straddle. We played a 4,200 call. I'm sorry, a strangle. We played a 4,200 call and a 3980 put. The calls got clapped, but the puts ended up printing for 305%. I risked only about $500. I don't really like to gamble my money, but I also didn't want to pay high premiums today. There was a lot of implied volatility on the contracts. So if the move went against you, you could have got clapped. I mean, for something on SPX on near the money, 0 DTE, you're paying like $3,500 a contract. And I don't like to do it, So I waited and I bought some far out the money strangle. And it ended up working in my favor. Like I said, I only risked about $490, and we ended up making, here, I'll show you in just a second here. We ended up making, so we lost 285 on the calls, and we made 610 on the puts. So it was a net about $325. But I want to go over the setups, man, just to show you guys the power of the Fibonacci retracement. You could have played this both ways today, after and during, actually, Jerome Powell's speech, right? So this is the initial reaction. Boom, we sold off. We came all the way down here. We sold off from 4,050 all the way down to 39.65, nearly $100 move. So what we did is, I actually didn't take a trade. I went back and I recapped and I showed the squad, the Discord. I showed them, like, look how powerful this tool is, man. By the time it retraced, I was already on with my day. But let's take a look here. So we take the fib from the top, right? We look for the most recent leg, the movement, and we wait till we stall or we bounce. Look how perfect this was, man. Right back up to the 78.6, 4,035, and boom, sold off. This right here, contracts would have went 200-300% quick, man. I missed the trade, like I said. By that time, I was already on with my day. But take a look at this one, right? So you play that rejection. You scale out at the 50%. You scale out at the 38.2. You could leave a runner if you want. And what I mean by that is, if you get in here, you trim 61.8, you trim here, 50% retracement, and then you either leave a runner or you close your position. Now look at this. Look how powerful this is, right? Now let's eliminate those, that initial fib. And let's draw from this leg, right? Because this is also an algorithm. This is a buy here. Came right back down to the 78.6. And we move back up, man. Tomorrow is going to be a pretty wild day. I haven't really charted what I'm looking at for tomorrow, but I am expecting, on a 30-minute time frame, we have a pretty nice triangle forming. Let me clear this out. Remove. Bam. This thing's ready to move. And I think we're going to get something tomorrow with the data. This thing's going to go one way or the other, man. again, I'll look for the initial move of the report for the initial jobless claims, and then we'll draw our fibs from there, and we'll look for an opportunity. But yeah, man, I'm expecting a crazy, crazy week. I think it's gonna get very, very volatile to end the year, man. Jerome Powell, I feel like he's at a point now where he doesn't really care what the market does. Bonds could continue to push lower. And I think it's going to be a very, very volatile end of the year, man. But let's get ready. Get your fibs. Get your strategy, man. And let's make this bread. Let's end the year out with a bang, baby. I love y'all. Have a great, great evening. And let's get to it tomorrow. Peace.